Kim Willen has had to put her passion for photography on hold for most of her life to raise her 3 daughters.
I started being interested in photography in high school. I've been studying and working a lot more that my kids are older. My youngest is 15, almost 16, and in high school now, so I have more time to commit to it, and I'm able to take more classes and work more seriously. So I'd say I'm trying to shift from being more of a hobbyist to someone who's a little more serious.
As part of the Conversations with the Artist series, hosted by photographer Rob Goldman, Willen is opening up her art and her home in her first exhibition.
The idea behind this is for her work to inspire other people to say that they can find their voice, they can find their strength, they can find themselves.
Rob actually we started working together trying to put together a portfolio. So he was helping me go through images and choose images, and we were going through hundreds and hundreds of images, just choosing ones we really liked, and at a certain point, we both realized that a lot of the images that we liked a lot were ones of my children. So these are all my 3 girls.
What was it like for you to make that transition from identifying your best work?
She loves landscape photography, and landscapes were the safe territory, and she was good at it. But I didn't really find that there was anything particularly personal or poignant. And then when she started to share the photographs of her children, oftentimes she'd say something like, well, I love this photograph, but I don't think anybody else would. Or I never show this to anybody but I just love it. And as we started to really dig down deeper and discover there are these jewels.
This has really come late in life for her. She's got her master's degree and her law degree, and then she raised our kids and put all career aside, and then started getting really interested in photography. But she always wanted it to be something private just for her, and maybe for us as a family. Bringing it to her friends and to the public in any way I'm not sure that was ever anything that she really intended. You know, Kim is a reserved person. She doesn't like to open herself up to people very much, and so I think this creativity for her is such an evolution of being able to let go a little bit and take risks. This, in fact, is a risk. Having people come and look at your work and say whether they like it or not, or what they think of it, and do they understand it? Because if you look at these photos, you'll notice that they're not smiling, typical family pictures. These are pictures that reveal, I think, the emotions in our children and in Kim as a photographer and in their relationship. And that is something that I was never sure that she would be willing to share with people, which is why I'm so proud of her for doing this.
Generally, I would say they weren't very happy about being photographed, although my oldest daughter, Rachel, is an artist, so I would say she was probably one of my better subjects because she was a little more understanding of what I was trying to capture, which was not any sort of pose shot, not a smiley face, happy, look at me, I'm so pretty shot, something, you know, a little more true and a little deeper.
I'm just very interested in women at this time of their lives and what's happening to us.
I'd really like to work on a project photographing women my age. So I'm looking to photograph women around and in their 50s, whether they've had a career or not had a career, but a lot of people that I know are going from either working or being home and caring for their families, and now their kids are grown and they're entering a real transition in their lives.
It's hard for people to express themselves. I think it's hard for anyone to really dig down deep enough to say, this is who I am, and this is a poetic expression, or it's just an expression, period, of the parts of me that are the most sacred, that are the most sincere. My experience shows that if we can have that conversation here, that whoever is at the root of that conversation, they become a catalyst for other people to walk out saying, I can do that too.
Finally, it's her turn. It's her turn. It's her turn to take this wherever she wants to take it, but unencumbered by us, unencumbered by our needs, or at least it should be that way. And she's never experienced that, as many mothers, you know, haven't. So it's going to be a really exciting journey. And to me, it kind of starts tonight because it's the first time that other people are seeing her work.
Spend as much time as you can doing what you love and see where it takes you, because as long as you're doing something and moving on a path or on that direction, chances are you'll get somewhere.
For Push Pause in Northport, this is Greg Blank.